Okay guys, so I'm getting all the pawn shop stuff around, testing, cleaning, kind of getting everything together, and I just wanted to go in greater detail of everything that I picked up. So $860 was my all-in price.
Chase after the right price.
This bin is mostly accessories, which absolutely love getting accessories because usually shops don't place a large amount of value on them, and you can get them for really cheap. And in this case, I kind of got these as padding just in case like all the systems ended up not working or something like that. That's not the case, but there's certainly some that don't work, some that do work, and I'll go through all of those here in a little bit. But for starters, you can see like this Game Boy Advance SP case, that's probably like a solid 10 bucks. These dual Atari paddles, these I can usually get about 20 bucks after fees on Amazon. Got a lot of extra N64 power cords. I think there's about 18 altogether, and I might have got 10 or 12 systems. I'm not exactly sure, we'll have to see. But got a couple Atari 7800 controllers, and they cleaned up really nice. And those should work well. They feel really good. So that's a very nice throw-in. This is an Xbox 360 wireless adapter. Looks really good, cleans up nice. Usually sell these for about 16 on eBay, so about 10 after fees. And I love getting these link cables right here. So I got 3 of this one, the GBA to GameCube link cable, transfer cable type thing. So 3 of those, and then 3 of this Game Boy link cable. And these will net on Amazon $20 after fees each. So those 6 cables are 120 bucks. Just like that. They cleaned up super nice. I just love getting that type of thing. And this is another one of those types of things. The PS2 vertical stand, got 3 of those. And those will be pretty easily 10 bucks each after everything. N64 transfer pack. This is one, but I know I got more. This will probably be, 10, 15 bucks. Gonna get all these listed on Amazon, so I'm setting them up there. Wii Remote Plus. These are definitely selling hot right now. And then also got a pink one without the battery cover. But a great time to get those, especially as throw-ins. Road Rash. Game has a little bit of value. This thing I actually found a sold on it for 20 bucks. So that was a nice thing to throw in. The Yamaha music cartridge. And then some of the games that I was kind of getting as a throw-in, I think a lot of them are going to need cleaning. But I've got this bad boy. I'll probably have a stack of discs that I'll put on top of it and do a day where I have that running in the background all day. So Harvest Moon, Save the Homeland. Got Real Monsters on Genesis. This one is nice, complete Zelda Collector's Edition for GameCube. So I don't know why they had these in the basement. I'm just assuming that some of them might have scratches and just need to be resurfaced. And then Scarface, The World Is Yours. And this X-Wing Fighter PC game, and I found a sold on that one for about 15 bucks. PS2 memory card. That'll go with one of the systems. I always sell PS2 systems with at least a memory card. And then there's all the N64 power cords, some AV cables. And those I haven't cleaned yet. I'll clean those as I ship the systems out with them. But those should all be good to go. Pretty much all of them are first party. And these are expensive to get out in the wild especially. So finding a horde of these, I'm going to have some extras. That is something I'm very happy about. Because I run out every once in a while. And they're great to have. So that's just the first bin of stuff. And I just wanted to talk about the importance of getting link cables like this. Accessories like the transfer pack, vertical stands, These are little things that have value that people don't usually think do. So make sure to look for those in your ventures. But for now, let's keep going. So for the Wii U, it looks like the system works, but the gamepad does not. It's kind of got a bashed in screen. I think I'll be able to get about 38 bucks shipped for that. So it'll net about 25 after fees and shipping. This maybe 50 bucks for system only, maybe 30. I've sold one system only before. Otherwise, I might just wait for a good gamepad to pair it with. Then I got 2 transfer packs, 2 additional ones, a jumper pack, 2 memory cards, the GameCube Wavebird receiver. This is probably selling for about 30 bucks by itself. Those are pretty hard to find. So that's a nice accessory to get thrown in. And then an official controller pack, maybe about 10 bucks for that. And then the couple Rock Band drum pedals, always nice to get those. Game Boy player, maybe 20 bucks for that. This GameCube game case, 15 to 20 bucks. So the accessories are adding up fast, as you guys can see. And then some of the games, Ready to Rumble, the Grand Stream Saga, that's about a $15 game. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, Gex for 3DO, that's like 20 to 30. Virtual Cop for Sega Saturn, Starblade on the 3DO, Alien Crush on TurboGrafx, that's an easy 20 to 30 bucks. Metal Gear Solid, cracked case, that'll just be trade-in. And then Emperor's New Groove, 5 to 10 bucks. So definitely some nice throw-ins here. And I'm breaking the cases more, but just wanted to show you guys kind of all of the accessories and things. And now I'll start to get to the bins of systems and whatnot. So from the pawn shop stuff, I've already sold 3 Nintendo 64s with good controllers, cords, everything. They're selling for 86 bucks on Amazon, which after fees is like 75, and then after shipping depends, but about 64 to 65 on average. After everything. The Jungle Green N64 ended up working great. It's got expansion pack, good controller. There's a couple more working 64s. The Game Boy player. There's the remaining N64 controllers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A couple have looser joysticks, but they all work here. Good SNES controller. There's the VRU for Hey You Pikachu. And then some more cords down there. Let's see if there's anything else. Like GameCube power cords and 64 power cords and such. This stuff is all cleaned up. Lots of Sega power cords. The Dreamcast stuff all still needs to be tested because I didn't have the power cord, or I think AV cables for the Dreamcast, but I have them now. So still got to test those. There's all those N64 power cords. All of these Genesis systems worked well. So 1, 2, 3 Model 1s, 3 Model 2s. Everything in here also worked. So a bunch of Genesis controllers, NES controllers. There's 2 Atari 2600s down there that also worked. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more good N64 systems. So I think there were 12 N64s. They all worked. All the controllers in here and cords and everything are cleaned and tested, all good to go. So a bunch of PS1 controllers. 6 good working GameCubes. Then the systems under there I still have to test. A couple Sega Saturns, and I believe the Dreamcast are under there. So I'll have to update you guys on those in a bit. And then in this box there's 6 PS1s that are working. And then all the cords and controllers work here. PS2 Slim that's working, and PS1 Slim working. So far that's all of the working stuff from the $860 pawn shop purchase, but I still have more to go as far as testing goes, because I have to test everything that's under these GameCubes. You can see a Saturn there and other things. And then there's a bin out in the garage with the stuff that didn't work, which I'll show you guys here in a little bit. So pretty awesome discovery from the pawn shop purchase. This was another one of those just accessories that was thrown in. Turns out it's the Dreamcast Broadband Adapter. We've got one sold for $145 plus shipping, one in the box for $215, $130. So that was quite the find, and I probably considered that to be worth, $5-10, and didn't know that it's actually worth $145. There's also one more box of stuff that's still included with the pawn shop stuff. A couple Dreamcasts. All of these are working. That Dreamcast has some yellowing. And then 5 Super Nintendos. So all those are cleaned, tested, good to go. It was definitely an excellent purchase for $860 for everything. And stuff is selling. I've sold like six N64s for $86. They're netting about $65 after fees and shipping each. I still have, I think, 6 more to go. Sold some of the PS1s for $50. Those are netting about $35 each. And there's just so much more to go. Sold like almost all the link cables, a lot of the accessories. We're probably getting pretty close to breaking even already, and just have a ton more. So it was an amazing purchase and couldn't have come at a better time. So there were 4 Sega Saturns in the pawn shop buyout with 4 Saturn controllers. 2 of the controllers had the frayed cords right here, which I kind of taped over. And so far, this first one is working, and the system is working, along with the game, which I also got from the pawn shop. The Virtual Cop Jewel Case variant. So that's pretty exciting, because Saturns, as you guys probably know, have some pretty significant value. So hopefully the other 3 work too. I'll keep you guys updated. So all 4 Sega Saturn systems work. I'm thrilled about that. This controller works. Those 2 controllers work. And then one that had a frayed cord, it basically works, but the L button is jammed. Everything else about it works. So I might consider taking it apart, seeing if I can get that fixed. Otherwise, I'll just sell it on eBay for parts. But yeah, 4 out of 4 of the most expensive system work. And I am stoked. I'm going to have to find some cords. I had 1 AV cable, I think. I might have extras in my bins, but if not, I'll just order some. Either way, definitely great news that they all work. Okay, so everything that you guys have seen from the pawn shop up to this point was working stuff, and we went over all that, but this is the bin of broken stuff. The only thing that's not broken is the Intellivision. That's just untested still. And everything else in here is broken or has some sort of issue. We got a Dreamcast. There's this random expansion pack is no good. There's a bunch of PS2s, or a PS2, GameCube, PS1, couple PS2 Slims, another Dreamcast, controllers, some of the Genesis systems, Super Nintendo, and then a stack of like 5 PS1s. So, 12, 13, 14 systems that don't work. But that was kind of expected, getting systems from a pawn shop basement. And overall, I think about 75% of them worked, which is better. I was in the 50% guess neighborhood, and we did a lot better than that. So, pretty excited about the amount of stuff that worked, and I can still sell the broken stuff for parts and just get them out of here quick. So I think it'll be a pretty good shot. pretty good. It'll pan out well. But that's going to be it for this pawn shop recap video. Thank you guys for coming along for the ride. This was one of my craziest, most fun purchases that I've ever had, and it was so much fun to go through. So we'll see you guys next time.
Chase after the right price.